Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us on Wake Up Charlotte to Go on this post-election day. I'm Carolyn Bruck. We do have a lot to get to on this day after the election. But first, we want to send it over to Larry for a check of the forecast.
It's another morning with clear skies out there. It's going to be another beautiful day today, even a little bit warmer. We check it out hour by hour for you. By around 11 o'clock this morning, 61 degrees. Middle of the afternoon will be in the upper 60s. Around 10 o'clock tonight, 49 degrees. Mid 40s early tomorrow morning. Check it out. That 7-day forecast for today. Once again, upper 60s, maybe 70. We're in the low 70s tomorrow. Friday afternoon, sunshine and 73. Looking ahead to this weekend, it's going to be a beautiful weekend across the Carolinas. A little more cloudiness on Sunday. We'll be in the 70s even into next week. Next Monday and Tuesday, the rain chance increases. We stay in the low to mid 70s. And that's your first one forecast this morning, Carolyn.
Thanks so much. This morning, the race between President Donald Trump and Joe Biden still too close to call. Here's where we stand right now. The candidates are neck and neck. Joe Biden has the edge in the popular vote right now, but there are still several swing states hanging in the balance. That includes North Carolina. Right now, President Trump has a lead there. South Carolina was called for President Trump early last night. Right now, the North Carolina Senate race also still too close to call, with 100% of precincts reporting. Okay, so you say to yourself, okay, 100% reporting, that means we know. No, we don't. It appears that Senator Thom Tillis is in the lead, but keep in mind, this has not officially been called because officials are estimating that there are over 100,000 absentee ballots still needed to be counted in North Carolina, and that could take days. North Carolina still has until November 12th to count those votes, so not this Thursday, but next Thursday. In South Carolina, Senator Lindsey Graham has won re-election. He defeated Democratic challenger Jamie Harrison comfortably with 55% of the vote. Both candidates sounded optimistic, though, in their speeches.
I'm going back to the Senate with a purpose. I've never wanted my job more than I do now. I never appreciated my job more than I do now. I've never been more grateful to have it, and I think I've never been more prepared to do it than I am right now.
We proved that a new South is rising. Tonight only slowed us down, but a new South with leaders who reflect the community and serve the interests of everyone will be here soon enough.
Now, in the meantime, in North Carolina, Governor Roy Cooper will serve 4 more years. He was reelected last night, beating challenger Dan Forrest with 51% of the vote. In his acceptance speech, Governor Cooper says he plans to focus on affordable health care, improving public schools, and helping the economy rebound from COVID-19 in this second term of his. Let's take a look at some of the issues impacting Mecklenburg County specifically. The $197 million bond referendum package overwhelmingly passed in the Queen City. That money will be used for transportation, affordable housing, and neighborhood improvements in Charlotte. Money for these bonds, by the way, already approved within the city budget, so that means you're not going to see an increase in taxes to fund this. There's been a handful of races across the nation. Big talkers online. Here's Rachel Lundberg with more on that.
Hi, guys. Good morning. Thank you, Carolyn. So a lot of different races that have pretty significant wins here that let me walk you through. Some surprising wins, others that were pretty big margins. So taking you first to here in North Carolina, the 11th district, that is where a 25-year-old Republican newcomer, Madison Cawthorn, defeated Representative Mo Davis to take the seat. Once he is sworn in, this will make him the youngest person to take a House seat since the late 1700s, a title that's currently held by Democrat Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. You may remember seeing him during the RNC. He is paralyzed from the waist down and grabbed a lot of attention that night. Okay, another big race that a lot of people are talking about is in Delaware, where history has been made in the Senate. Democrat Sarah McBride defeated Republican Steve Washington to become the first openly transgender senator in history. And in New York's 15th Congressional District, the first ever openly gay man of color, Richie Torres, has taken a seat in Congress. Now to Wyoming, making state history as well today, electing its first woman to serve in the Senate, Cynthia Loomis. She will take over for a retiring senator. Lastly, let's take you to New Mexico, electing their entire House delegation comprised only of women of color. Their first and third races have been called for these two ladies that you see on your screen, a Native American, Deb Haaland, who will hold on to her seat, as well as Teresa Fernandez, who is Latina. And then the last one that was called just a few hours ago is the state's second congressional district. That is going to go to Republican Yvette Harrell, beating the incumbent. So we will continue to follow the very latest on some of these really important races and the outcomes today. Guys, back to you.
Rachel, thanks so much. And for the very latest on each and every race, we make it super easy for you. All you have to do is text the word results to the number you see there on your screen, 704-329-3600. Then we'll send you the latest updates straight to your phone. And of course, we're going to be continuing our live election coverage all day long, all night long. As long as it takes, we'll be here. Make sure you stay with WCNC Charlotte for all your election results. Have a great day.